Hi guys! Today we're going to be playing This War of Mine, the Final Cut version. I've been playing this game for a long time now, and I'm definite that this game lands in my top 10 favorites that I ever picked up. I didn't expect to like it, but I ended up loving it. In this genre, I do play some games of this genre, but also not, so let me explain. I love survival games, and this War of Mine is definitely a survival game, but it's also a side scroller. I didn't expect to enjoy any side scrollers because they seem too simple. I didn't like the point and click actions, but without further ado, let me introduce you guys to the game so you can see for yourself and see if you like it. I sincerely hope you will, because it's a game that I really enjoy. Alright, so let's head right into it. Let's start from a whole new beginning, so we'll go with another try. And you first start out with a lot of stories, and you can see for this one I survived only 17 days. We're not going to do that one. Let's pick a new one. Okay. Let's do this one. So this War of Mine is a game where you're playing as a group of civilians in a city that has fallen to complete chaos and absolute ruin after a war. And you're the group of civilians that is just trying so hard to just survive by finding food, by finding resources, by finding material. But while you're trying to survive, not only do you have to fend off the remaining soldiers in the city, you have to fend off other characters who will try to rob you for your food, for the resources that you work really hard to pick up. And you'll have to make decisions, and all of your decisions matter in this game. Okay, when the Civil War broke out, many people thought it would only last a couple of weeks. It's been years since government military surrounded the rebels in the capital, cutting off all supply lines. The civilian population trapped in the city are suffering from hunger, disease, and shelling. Katya met Pavle and Bruno before the war. She used to be a reporter, while Bruno had his own television cooking show. Pavle was the star of the local football team. Katya even interviewed him once. Now they meet in dramatically different circumstances, looking for food and shelter. Another thing that is amazing about this game is how realistic it is. Your people can feel emotions if you do anything, like you kill someone or like you help someone. They actually feel stuff. Or if people die, they feel something. And you'll see the consequences of everything you do. And another reason why I like this game so much is it really does give you a glimpse of what would happen if the place that you were to live in did fall to ruin and was in a war-like state, or after a war, or in the middle of war. So right now you start the game by scavenging everything that you can wherever you start out, but you only have your hands right now, so you have to break down doors, scavenge through rubble with bare hands, and that might take a while because you don't have tools yet. And you can't open this door yet because you don't have a lock or a weapon to break it down with, so you must look through everything. And this is what a side scroller is. This is definitely my favorite side scroller. I haven't ventured out of this War of Mine to try other ones, but if side scrollers are as fun as this War of Mine, then I'm all game for it. Okay. I'm gonna send everyone to scavenge through rubble as much as they can and dig with their hands and stuff. And I have a free guy, so what I'm gonna do with him is I need to build something to make it easier to scavenge through all the rubble without taking forever. So I'm gonna make a workbench where I can make tools. When I release this game, it will be June 1st or June 2nd of 2020, and there's actually a sale going on for this war of mine right now. Usually I think it is $19.99, and it's absolutely worth it. This game is, in my opinion, it's absolutely worth it because it's such a wonderful game. It's just so fun to play. There's so much different playthroughs you can do. First, we're actually going to make a crowbar because we need to break down the doors that we don't have pickaxes for. And then we can make a shovel after that. And there's only one workbench. Well, you can make more than one workbench, but only one person can work on each workbench at one time. It's very realistic. Okay, I can't force open that door until he's done making me a crowbar. So she will wait a little bit. Alright, now it's ready. So you can see the icon has changed from before. And if you click on it, it will no longer tell you need a lockpick. Right now, I will make the next item that I know I need, which is a shovel. So that he doesn't have to spend this whole time that I've been talking to you guys. This whole time he's been just rummaging through. Okay. And for tools, only one person can be using a tool at a time. It's also realistic like that. Like, you can't have two people using the same shovel. So you have to alternate. The items that you may start with, I think that those are random. I'm not definite, but I think that each playthrough is different in that way. So right now you see that he's using the shovel to look through it, and she's using her hands, if you can see. So it's taking her a significantly higher amount of time to finish this task, while he is done already. So he can go and scavenge that with a shovel, and he'll scavenge that with his hands. The priority is, if you were in a wartime, right? It doesn't matter if you have a shovel or not. You need to get resources. You need to get everything done. And there is an in-game clock too, and temperature that you have to watch out for. This War of Mine is definitely the best side-scroller game I've ever played, and it's opened me up to the idea of trying out more side-scrollers. I already like survival games, but side-scrollers I'm not so sure about. But if all side-scrollers were this fun, I would definitely try it out. And I love games where your choices matter. I love psychological elements in games where you really have to think about your consequences, because it makes it so realistic, and I absolutely love that part. Normally in everyday life, I'm already a person who likes to think about how my actions will affect other people, or like what are the consequences of this person doing that, things like that. I like to think really deeply, so these kinds of games really satisfy that part of my tendencies or my thinking process. Alright, they are almost all done. Besides that, I will also need to, so I have pretty much looted everything I can in this house. I'm just gonna gather them all up at the same place. Yep, I think I have looted everything. Alright, they're all at the same place. Well, the next thing we need is, we do need to build beds, because it tells you how much components you need to build it. So we do have enough. If you don't have enough materials, they'll just gray this part out, so you don't have to worry. If you do have enough, you can just click it, and then you can just drag and drop wherever you want your new building or station to be set at. I like beds to be set at an easily accessible place, so this sounds good. And right now we have 3 people, but we don't have enough resources to make 3 beds, and I think I want to save it for other things too. Oh, I didn't even pay attention, but she's slightly sick. He's a good cook. and he's a fast runner. These traits do actually matter. So she's slightly sick, but I don't want to give her the medicine because it's so valuable. As you can see, I only have one. I hope that if I just sleep her, she will heal back to full health in time. It will take a while as like colds or everything does. You can see it's 7:50, 8 o'clock. That is when the next part of this game begins. It's like the adrenaline part. Are you guys ready? So you have to choose who you want to send out, or if you want to guard the house, sleep, or sleep in bed. As you can see, only one person can sleep in bed, whoever you choose, because we only have one bed. Because she's slightly sick, I'm gonna send her to sleep in bed. Another person is gonna just sleep on the floor, and I'm gonna send him out because he's a fast runner and he has 12 spaces in his bag. He's gonna be the scavenger, and you get to choose where you scavenge from. It's been inhabited by the homeless. Huge amount of materials, large amounts of weapons, and lots of parts. Some food, huge amounts of materials, lots of meds. We definitely need meds for Katya. Huge amount of weapons. This sounds great. This one has huge amounts of food, lots of... So each one has different kinds of resources available that you can loot from. This neighborhood recently got shelled and many houses are still burning. People were fleeing for their lives in a hurry, so we may find some useful stuff there without meeting anyone. Half of it is a ruin, but there are people living in the other half. They don't seem friendly. At night you can hear shots fired from there. Since we don't have a weapon, I am going to go with this one because that sounds easiest. And you can prepare by bringing whatever you need. I'm going to bring the crowbar in case we need to fight or break down some doors. And I'm going to bring the shovel, which we'll always need to get through rubble faster. Otherwise, we'll be taking forever. And you just click on scavenge, and they start their night. And I have 2 people in the house. Both of them are sleeping. I could have put them both on guard, but I don't think that I'll get attacked on the first night, I hope. This house is still burning. Is it safe to go in? And it is very realistic. You can see like maybe the outline of the house, right? But you can't see what's inside. But when you have this eye icon, you can peek through the doors of a place. Ooh, nice. There's a lot of materials that I can choose from. As you can see, you can only carry 2 wood blocks per pile because it's heavy. We're gonna need all of those, but actually, I don't think I need too much food yet. They're not starving, but I definitely do need medicine if I can find that. Let's see. Okay, so there's water. I think I'll take the... Or maybe not even water. I'll take all the essentials I need to build with. You see that red dot? That means there's warmth there, or there's movement there. So there's something there. And it could be a hostile person. Or even an animal. We'll see. Because we brought our shovel, we don't have to take forever. And there's a time limit. If you get home way too late, then there are consequences that I don't quite remember, but it might be you may be more fatigued throughout the whole day and you can't go back outside until you take a huge rest. Or you'll be a lot slower or something. Or you'll end up going home very late, like while the rest of the team is back at the base, you have one person that's gone. There you go. This is herbal meds. I do need weapons, but not right now, I think. Let's see. Okay, we definitely need a lot of resources. You get the option to patch up your house and to build more beds and stuff, and that's what I'm prioritizing first because I want to live safely at home in my new base. So I'm going to try my best to get materials for that. And if I can get more medicine, that would be the best. Yes, we did find more medicine. Okay, this is very valuable. A bandage in case you get hurt. But right now I don't need it. So I did find more medicine. And I have to think very wisely about what I want to take and not. So the teddy bear, this is a broken toy. You can use it to trade for other stuff. There will be traders in the game. Okay, so I'm gonna bring 4 of these, and I only need 2 medicine for now. It'll be good enough for a while. You see that red circle? That's either going to be a person or an animal, but we saw it here before, this red dot, so it's most likely like an animal. Also, by using the crowbar as I have to open this door, it creates a lot of noise. Later on, that's going to matter. If it's hostile people and they hear the noise, they'll come out and they'll try to kill you. And when you're at doors like this, you can sneak a look inside by pressing the eyeball button before you go inside to try to plan. One of the flyers dropped in the city. It reads, "This is a zone of anti-terrorist operation. Persons remaining in the city will be treated as terrorist supporters. For your own and your family's safety, leave Pogoran immediately. The army guarantees you a safe passage." But not many believed them after the atrocities they had committed. That is so realistic. Like, if you are just a person that's stuck in the city, you're gonna be treated like a terrorist and killed. What if you're just stuck? And it's like such a common war story where you can't even believe in the army anymore, because sometimes you hear terrible things like they're committing murder or something during times of war. We're gonna scavenge the rest of the house, but I don't think we quite need to because we have everything. Ooh, we definitely gotta come back. There's a lot of goodies here. Okay, but this is all we can carry for now. I think it's a good haul. The woods cost us a lot of space, and I might want to exchange it for something else because we can only carry 2 stacks of wood each pile. Like, we can only carry 2 like this, but I want to carry like 4 of this instead. These are components. These are wooden blocks. This is my herbal meds, and this is the crowbars. So I'm 12 out of 12 space filled up. I'm gonna run to the exit for now. And we're ending our scavenging at 12:40. Pavle is back. I hope I didn't get attacked in the night. So again, all of your decisions matter. There are sudden events in this game. There's DLC to play with, and there are children too. I found plenty of really fine stuff. What a night. The night was calm. Okay, that's really great. So I didn't get attacked. And you can click on her. It says she's slightly sick and she's recovering, right? All the things I've scavenged automatically comes in. Like the herbal meds I picked 2 of, it's in the fridge already, or in the medicine cabinet. Okay, he's now really hungry and tired because he hasn't slept yet or eaten. Okay, it seems like I do have to feed them, but I don't have enough food. Maybe I should have gotten food. Okay, so we're gonna swap it. I know she needs a bed, but he needs to sleep so that maybe he can scavenge again. And I'll just make another bed then. That needs to be another priority. Okay, we'll place on this level. Okay, let's see. And as you can see, I can eat the raw chicken by itself. Like, I can just literally click it and they will eat it, but it doesn't, there's only 2 pieces and it doesn't heal them as much health if I were to cook it instead. So I'm gonna try to make a stove. It's as simple as they get. Just burn some fuel made of wood, books, or components and use some water to cook a meal more nutritious than raw food. So if I make this and I turn the raw meat, and like if I pick up vegetables later into a meal, it's better than just eating raw meat, because you'll get more nutrition out of it, you'll get more full. Okay, he slept poorly and he's only hungry, but slept poorly, he still slept last night. Tonight I might have to put him on guard because it's the 2nd day already and I'm expecting intruders. So I do want to patch up the house. How can I do that? Let's see. I guess I can't yet until I upgrade the bench. Okay, let's see if this is it. Apart from making more tools such as an axe or saw blade, we can also fix simple broken firearms and helmets here. That's great for later on. We can upgrade it even further to make ammo and fix bulletproof vests. We're definitely gonna need that later, especially when we get to fighting. Let's see what upgrading this does. enables the manufacture of more sophisticated items and appliances, providing us with more options to get food or meds and trade goods. We can upgrade it further to make electrical improvements. So that is how you improve the house. This is like the house symbol and improvement. Okay, I definitely don't have enough right now, but that's okay. Okay, let's see if we can cook a meal. Oh, first we need fuel. Yes, okay, we have water for 1 meal to make, and we need 2 fuels. What can I burn? Well, gotta burn the books for now. If we were in times of war, I'm sure that a lot of items that have a lot of historical value, or they're of like really great importance to some physical item, you're gonna have to sacrifice it because you can't carry everything. And this game is realistic in those ways as well. And when you click on them, you can see their bios, and if you do more actions, then it'll start to fill up with a history of their feelings and thoughts of the actions that you've chosen for them to do. Bruno, before the war, I used to own a restaurant. I even had my own TV show, Bruno's Cuisine. I'm sure you've seen it. I visited beautiful places where I was filmed cooking exquisite dishes. All of that seems of no importance now, don't you think? Nowadays, you're lucky if you can get your hands on some canned meat or a bag of rice. And who knows how long this war is gonna last. This is why war is so terrible. And the music in this game is very atmospheric without... So I can only make 1 meal, huh? It's very atmospheric where they don't try to make it all jolly and happy like any game. This is like the time of war. That's why it's so grim. Because she's slightly sick, I'm gonna make her go eat the medicine, but I can't feed her yet though, because I only have 1 meal, and kind of want to give it to my scavenger so he works at his max capacity tonight, because I'm gonna have to send him out again, and I'm gonna use Bruno to be my guard tonight. I definitely need someone on guard. So she's slightly sick, but she's now on meds, so that will help her recover faster, or a much higher chance. She's still hungry, but there's nothing we can do about that. I have to save the food. And you can't really speed up the pace in this game, I think. You can just end your day. Oh, okay, that's great. So he slept enough. Now he's only hungry. But I'm gonna feed him first because he needs to be working at max capacity. And him, since he slept poorly, let's see if he wants to just lay down in bed. No, he doesn't want to. He's had enough sleep. Damn it, there are no smokes left. So he's a smoker. Since we have some time, let's read the other people's bios too. Pavle. Before this whole mess began, I lived with my wife and son in the better part of the city. Oh wow, he has a wife and son. I haven't seen them in a long time. I hope they are okay. I'm not doing so well, as you can see. Who needs football players during war? Nobody cares about sports when every day can be their last. So I scavenged the ruins like everyone else, hoping for the best. No wonder he's a fast runner, because he's a football player. This Katya, she has good bargaining skills. It'll be great for when a trader comes. So when you're absolutely done with your entire day, you can end the day like that. And now I'm gonna put him on guard because it is the second night. I don't have weapons for him while he's on guard, and that's gonna affect me as well. She's gonna sleep in bed, and Pavle will scavenge. Or maybe I can just... You know what? I'm gonna take a chance and let him sleep as well, because he slept poorly. I want him to be working at max capacity too, as soon as possible. I'm going back to the shelled cottage because it was a great... So it says 22% looted here. It's an update from when I last went to the shelled cottage. Now you can see that 2 more places were explored and available for me to search and scavenge. The garage. Before the war, you could have your car repaired there. It was a decent family business run by an impulsive son and his elderly father. If they still lived there, they might be willing to trade with us. Alternatively, we might find lots of useful parts there and maybe even some food. For St. Mary's Church is still a place of meetings for the local community. Priest Oleg is known for his charitable work and offering refuge to the poor. He might have something to give away or trade. The vestry behind the church is devastated and abandoned. We could find some useful materials there. Possible trade, but caution advised. So that is definitely gonna have, and this one's also caution advised. Ooh. Right now, we definitely can't prepare for that, but we should go back to the same place as last night and this time I don't need to bring my shovel and axe because I already broke down all the doors and scavenge all the rubble, so that saves 2 slots where I can carry so much more wood or food or something. I do need a lot of food and water to cook. Alright, I'm gonna carry the max amount of supplies I can. Okay, wood is good. Okay, this looks good so far. And as you can see, me doing that, opening the door like that made a huge bang, right? That is going to affect us later on in the future. Like, if we're at a place with people, if they hear that, they're just going to come out and try to attack you, of course. Okay, so I need food and I need vegetables to cook, so I'm going to have to leave down this. Okay. That's a lot of food. That's going to be good for a while. I need more water. So I try to fill everything up before I go. Everything is filled up to the maximum so I can just leave. So we already saw when we went up last time that this red dot, that it was nothing. So it's probably just like a rat or something moving around. And I'm just going to run back to exit. Hopefully we didn't get attacked in the night because I didn't leave them with any weapons. Pavle is back. Day 3. Tonight I had a really good haul. Look at what I got. Okay, let's see. We've been raided. Someone came at night to take our things by force. That is not good. Okay, Pavle had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. We brought all this home. Someone tried to rob us. They were a couple of scavengers, so they didn't do much harm. Okay, that's good. Thankfully, we were all armed. Okay, that's good too. I left my shovel and my crowbar at home. That's really good. So they could have defended themselves with that. Crowbars and shovels, if you leave them at your home base without taking them out, they count as weapons too. Because realistically, in real life, you can fight with a crowbar. You can fight with a shovel. None of us were wounded, which is great. I already have 1 stick at home, but the attackers walked off with many valuable things. We should put more people on guard. So we lost a meat and water and medicine, it seems like, but at least we're all safe. So now he's hungry and tired. First, I'm going to have him cook. But as you can tell, like how I said, the bio will get updated if things happen, right? If you click on it, oh, it hasn't updated yet. Let's see if hers has. Okay, actually, let's cook first. Okay, so after we have more materials, we don't have to make just one meal. Because we have the vegetable, we can make a double meal. So the more ingredients you have, the better things you can make. Okay, it hasn't updated yet. Okay, since they didn't get hurt, I think they didn't get affected too much, which is great. Oh, she's no longer sick. That's wonderful. Okay, he slept poorly again. Okay. I'm gonna let him eat and sleep so that he can go out and do the same thing. We need him to do the scavenging for now because I guess we can use Katya, but he's a fast runner, so I kind of want to use him. Okay, so he slept poorly. I'm gonna let him eat first. Let's see what else we can make. Okay, so in order for us to upgrade this, we need that. Let's see, is there anything we need? There's nothing we need. So this is a lockpick. It's single use, but it opens lock quickly and quietly. When you have doors, you don't have to just crowbar it like how I've been doing. These work as well, but it's just that these are only single use, and I want to save these because they're so valuable. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, after you're done eating, I want you to make more. It's gonna be our last book, but I'd rather use our book than these. So I'm gonna use our book to make fuel. I'm gonna burn our last book. I can upgrade the house, and that will allow me to build more stuff. Let's see. So we can make a radio. It would be great to listen to current news and weather forecasts. We could be better prepared to deal with hardships if we knew about them well in advance. When there's nothing on the news, we can listen to music and brighten our mood. Or the simple heater, which we definitely will need as it gets colder and colder, allows us to heat the shelter so that we don't get sick, which is so important. I don't have enough medicine, so we have to make sure we get this going ASAP. We can prepare fuel for it using wood, books, or other components. But right now, the temperature is still manageable. Instead, I want to improve the workshop so that I can start not leveling up my house, but I can start repairing my homes. Like these big holes, they can be repaired so that people can't get in as easily. So for him, everyone has to be doing something unless they're tired, sleepy, or sick. So he's gonna start cooking the next meal because Katya didn't eat yet. After he's done doing that, he can go check out the workbenches again and see what he can make. Katya can now take a break and have her meal. Oh my god, that scared me. I saw someone coming here. I felt my heart actually do a little flip. Oh my god, holy crap. Okay, but this guy, I know who he is because I have played him before. So he's a trader, right? This is how he looks. He looks like a regular person, but I think he might have a face mask on. That is just scary in real life. Like if you're in a time of war and you hear someone banging on the doors, as you can see, each person has their own skill, right? She has bargaining skills, which is the best for dealing with traders. She can get more out of bargaining. I'm gonna just show you guys. So Bruno, who's a good cook, right? I'm gonna compare these two to show you how they matter. Like if he talks to the trader, was someone knocking? Yes. If he talks to the trader, he will get less out of it. So what's it gonna be? Thank God it's just a trader. So these are our things, and these are things that we want, right? So let's just say that I want to trade 2 waters, right? And I want his lockpick. It won't do. I have to try harder. So I have to give one of these, and then we have a deal. And maybe I can grab a little bit more. No. So a water and an electrical part trades for 1 lockpick from Bruno, right? But let's see about Katya. I'm pretty sure that her bargaining skills will allow us more. So these 2 waters. Oh, it still didn't work. Huh. I'm pretty sure that it does allow me to trade for more things though. Shall we test it out again? Okay, let's see. So let's see. I have 12 herbs here. Let's see if I can get... Oh, I can get this. Let's see. I can get one of these and I can get some waters. Okay, so I can get 1 band-aid and a water, right? Let's switch it out and see if he can get the same amount. This is interesting. I thought the good bargaining skills will allow me to trade for more. Let's see if I can get the same. Yes, it does. So you can't even get this out of this. So he has to give more stuff. A lot more stuff. He has to give away medical parts and waters, everything. Like he has to give a lot more items. So we're gonna use Katya to trade. Alright, you can go. You've done a good example. Alright, now let's trade. What do I need? So I'm actually out of herbal meds, but you can tell, you can click on things and see how much they're gonna cost you. So he says this is quite common. This is a quality roll-up. A roll-up made from equal parts of tobacco and herbs, quite good under the circumstances. And this thing is a medication. So in times of war, this is probably gonna be worth a lot. That's why he says you have to show me a lot in exchange. You can have it for almost nothing. A roll-up cigarette. Well, I just really... Oh, we have a diamond? Oh, that is great. Let's try to exchange for as much as we can. So the metal blocks are like the most... If I just click it all, it won't do. I have a lot of herbs, so... Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. I need food for sure. And water. Oh, now he's like deeply unhappy. There's no way he's gonna trade with me unless I add more stuff. Won't do. Try harder. Let's see. Herbs I don't think I need, because I don't really want to make cigarettes right now. I just want the food. Okay, it won't do. Try harder. Let's see how many more herbs do I have to give out. Okay, that's good. let's have a deal for now. So I'm trading this for this, which I think is highly worth it. As you could tell before, wood takes forever to to get back home, because you can only carry 2 blocks at a time. And anything we have excess of, I'm just gonna trade it off for stuff that we need. So now he has the 25 herbs, so you kind of can trade it back with him, but like, you don't want to do that. It's just gonna be not worth it to like trade it back and forth. Like, he's gonna charge you a much higher price. So I don't think I need sugars right now. Sugars is a component of making alcohol in the future, which could really help you out, especially if you have people who are depressed. You can just kind of make them drunk and try to make them forget their depression, but it has to also not fall into the point of massive, like an outbreak type of depression. Like, if they're just sad, then it's still fixable. But if they're like completely broken and miserable because something terrible happened to them, or like someone they cared about, like another civilian or someone we have on the team, then they'll get depressed, and some points you can't save them anymore. Okay, so we're gonna try to trade for all the components that we need to build everything, right? I'm gonna just give them all my sugars. So this, right, if we did trade it, yes we could, but like, we don't want to just get this. And even he says this offer is just too damn impressive, so there's no way we're doing that. We're gonna try to get as much as we can out of it. Okay, so that's not good. Okay, this is a deal. This is a great trade. If I can give this for this, that's the good of having a civilian with bargaining skills and good cook. Oh, I should have used him to cook everything. Actually, he might have needed to cook for less time or cook better stuff. Oh, where's she going? Okay, we're gonna try to trade off the rest of our stuff. We don't need sugars right now, so we have 2 fuel, which is great, but if we could have some more, then we can heat up the fuel at home. Oh, we can get 3 fuel. Oh my god, 4 fuel out of that. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, we don't need 2 lockpicks. We just need more components. In fact, I don't want any lockpicks. I want more components right now. Okay, let's see. How much can I get out of him? This is quite a good deal, isn't it? Like, we have so much. Okay, let's see, what else can we trade? Okay, maybe a book, since I have the fuel. That's better. Okay. Alright, what else can we give him? I definitely can't give him the medication or the bandage. We need at least 1 at all times. It's gonna like kill us if something happens. Okay, I think this might have to be it. And look at the graphics in this game and the music. Like, this is so well made. It looks really dark and everything looks burned down and broken, and it's so atmospheric. Okay, I really want these, but I don't think I can get it, so I'm just gonna say goodbye to him for now. Oh, he has so much good stuff though, but there's nothing I can give him. Like, I just traded these parts. Okay, goodbye. Now I can send. Oh my god, you'll regret your decision later. Well, gee, thanks. Goodbye. Time to go try to visit you again. Thank you, sir. Okay, so we got a good amount of stuff. Okay, Pavle is healed up and everything's perfect condition. Very good. And she's in perfect condition too. He slept poorly. Okay, I'm gonna use time wisely and send him cooking for now. Because now that I know he's a good chef, he'll cook faster. I think that's what it is. Okay, let's see what else we can do in the house now that we got so much. Yes! Now that we upgraded the workbench, there's new stuff we can make. So we can make the armchair. An armchair is a comfortable piece of furniture. If you sit in it with a good book, you can almost forget about the war. But most importantly, I want to board up. It takes a lot to board up, but I think it's necessary. Okay, if we make this, we can catch rainwater though. It's a rainwater collector. A simple contraption to collect and filter rainwater needed for cooking and making alcohol. It might be wise to build a couple of them. Okay. Do we want the water source first? Nah, I think I need to defend first. It's like a tower defense. I'm gonna use him to board up another place, and I'm gonna use Katya to... Maybe we should make an extra weapon for the house. Like an extra crowbar or something, right? Eventually we'll need to... Ooh, because I used that wood. I could have improved this too. Okay. So he prepared 2 meals. We'll have 2 meals ready for when people are hungry. And after he's done doing that, I don't think I'm gonna use the rest of my wood. Where am I? You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just start boarding up the whole house, okay? So he's boarding up that huge hole here, right? He's boarding up at least this part so that it's harder to get in. And he's gonna board up that part. Yes. I hope we'll manage to keep it warm in here. Ah, that's right. I need to make a heater. It's gonna get cold really quick, and I don't have enough medicine. Okay. So I use all my wood. I don't have enough for the heater now, but we must get wood next and we should be good. He's boarding up that place. Afterwards, at night, I will send Pavle back out. Ooh. Like there's a sense of security as I'm watching them board this up. Okay, so I can just end my day now and speed it up. Okay, so I just got raided. I don't think that I'll get raided again. I hope. So I'm just gonna let them sleep in bed so they can sleep fine, because he still slept poorly for many days in a row. I'm gonna let her sleep in bed too. And I will bring Pavle out to scavenge. There were still a lot of resources at the shelled cottage, but I kind of want to show you guys a new place. Maybe a more dangerous place, right? Okay. Garage. So what do we need? Right now what we need is material. So I'm gonna go back to the garage actually. I'm gonna go to the garage that we haven't been to before. Here it says we've scavenged 45% only, and there's some material, some meds, and some stuff left, so it does update. Okay, do we want to kind of rob the church or a garage? For sure the garage is gonna be better to rob. You're gonna feel less bad. Okay. Let's be very quiet. So in the garage they said to have caution. Oh, that means that you have to hide there. Okay. Wait. Let's read what this says first. Someone scrawled on the wall, "No more hiding. We meet in heaven." Oh, yikes. Okay. As you can see, Pavle is walking very slowly now. You can set them to run faster by clicking on it fast, right? And they'll make a lot of noise. But normally, when they're scavenging, they run slowly unless you like click them really fast. So like you spam your mouse button and you just keep directing them to go somewhere. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Component. Okay, we need a lot of wood. You know, in fact, let's get one less of this. We don't even need food right now. But just to show you how it could be dangerous, let me see what's there. We could get shot at if there's someone there. Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, whoa. Hey, you, I need meds for my father. Got some? Ooh, look at this. So right now we don't have meds on us. We could come back with medication, but we do only have one. But he has a ton of stuff to trade. Like, he's willing to trade all of it. Like, it would cost us obviously, but oh, we can have this for almost nothing. Wow, that would be really great. We should come back. You could also please bring some bandages or medication. Alternatively, right? Can I shut the door on him? Because I need to still... Okay, no. Let's open this door. Hey, get out. Just keep the distance, right? Like, if you were to loot in front of him, right? I don't want to do it because it'll piss him off and he'll get upset. Yeah, I don't think I can go in there. Right. You're supposed to leave. Get out now. Yeah, he's gonna get aggressive. If I just tried to take this stuff, right? That would be making enemies of them. That's right. Stay away. If I did try to make enemies of them, right? Calm down, it's safe. Like, his sick dad is telling him to calm down, right? Oh. Let's see. Can I scavenge here? If I did do it right in front of them, that would have caused a war. Like, I wouldn't be able to come back and trade with them. Oh, this is so good. Oh my god, I need that. 4 of them. 4 saw blades. That's really good for the future. If he saw me scavenging their stuff, or if I'm really noisy, right? That he would have tried to fight me, and I wouldn't be able to walk around this place in peace. Oh my god, there's a crowbar. I gotta exchange it. My broken crowbar for a better one. And they have canned food too. Wow. Ooh. But it's better not to make an enemy of them. I almost want to show you guys what would happen, but at the same time, I don't really have it in me to want to just beat up his sick dad who's telling him to calm down. Like, I'm a fine person, just let me go. Okay, so there's different ways you can choose to play the game. You can choose to hide here even, right? And if you have the shovel, you can combat attack. Like, if he comes back, if the son comes back in, I can murder him right now. And I can murder the dad too for no reason at all. Or you can stay here and hide, right, from other people. As long as they haven't seen you while they're right next to you, go right in here. You can hide and sneak behind them. Or alternatively, if you want to play like me, who wants to play very peacefully or as peaceful as possible and only kill the bad guys and not kill people you would normally want to protect in a real civilized society and just in everyday life, then you can play peacefully and just leave. I kind of want to show you guys what happens if you want to do it the brutal way, right? Okay, just to show you the many options in the game. We're gonna commit something terrible. I don't want to do this, but this is the old man. We just killed him for no reason at all, right? And the son wasn't even here to help him. So there are noises here and noises here, but I see another lifeline here, right? So I'm gonna come down, and he has no idea that his dad is dead, right? His back is turned toward me, so I can assassinate him right now. There you go. I just murdered 2 people. And normally, when you play a game like this, you have to make decisions, and all decisions matter, right? So if you see me go home now, I'm gonna run to the exit and just try to go home. There was an option where I could have come back and given them some medication, or I could have killed them, or I could have just looted all the things in their house and just left, right? But every single one of your choice in this game matters. Okay, so you guys are about to see the consequences of my decision, and it's only day 4. You can see how long you can survive, if you can even survive with all your people. And now he's upset. He's like, when is this shit gonna end? I won't have another death on me. He's just a normal person, right? And what is killing another person gonna do to you? He's now depressed, and maybe that's not fixable. And she's sad too. Katya is sad, and Bruno might be very strong mentally, so he doesn't feel anything yet. What he says, see, it did update now. Reality is cruel. If we are to survive here, we have to be equally cruel. Some of your characters can be more mentally firm or strong, or they might not be as affected by these things, right? But Pavle, the person who had to kill another person, I know it was us or them, but I still feel bad about it. If only those deaths could have been avoided. And now, as you see, if he's depressed, right, he walks a lot slower. No matter how much I click him, right, it's a lot slower. And he's also slumped. Everything does affect you. And it's not just the hunger or the tiredness that's affecting him. And now she's sad too. I've been around more than any of my friends and relatives. I've met famous people, Readers found my interviews funny and incisive, but when I tried to write down my experiences, I'm stuck. I want to find and hug my folks, not write about them. I wish I had been seeing them more often. Pavle did what he thought was necessary to secure our survival, no matter how horrible it was. We're no better than the military, using force to get what they want. So I'm allowing Pavle to eat and to heal. But he is depressed right now, right? If he goes on like this, it's not good. Let's see if she can talk to him. Yep, there is an option. So before they get mentally broken, you can try to talk to them to see if it's fixable. But sometimes it might not be. In this case, where you are depressed, right? Like if you do get one of your people depressed because you had to kill somebody or you had to make an awful decision in the game, you can try talking to them. Like so. Pavle, you can't give up. It's hard, but we're in it together. I know, but all this, it's too much for me. So she's still sad. Pavle is still depressed. Right now, I think that what I need is alcohol. Like, I think that's the only thing that can save. Oh, there you go. Help. Anyone there? I need help. Okay, so we're gonna send her out to talk, okay? Thank goodness you're here. What can we do for him? I live nearby with my daughter. I've heard rumors of looters pillaging houses and raping women. I can lock the doors, but they can get inside through the windows. Can you help me board them up? My husband was taken by the rebels in the first year of the war and hasn't returned yet. We're all alone. Please help us, right? So, like I said, every decision matters. Right now, we know that Katya is sad already. Pavle is also depressed. But do you want to see what happens when you do a better action or a kind action? You say yes, right? And he is still depressed, but I think it heals it more. Like, it will allow his depression to either go away faster or it might heal it. Right here he says, I'm glad we decided to help our neighbor in need. Supporting each other is important. So I've also had to actually send away one of our people to help them. And she might be away for like 1 or 2 days. So that's also going to have a consequence on my own place. I'm not happy that Katya went to spend the night at our neighbor's house. We need everyone to guard the shelter and scavenge. So right now I am going to use my extra wood that I got to actually prepare and build a heater first because it'll get cold. Okay, where to put the heater? Sounds nice and snuggly to build it. I can build it just right here. That's okay. Or at the entrance of the door. Okay, he is still depressed. Right now, I do need alcohol in order to give him like a hangover effect so that he kind of like forgets things for a little bit, and hopefully that'll make him feel a little bit better to cure as much of this depression as I can. But all your choices will have consequences in this game, or pretty much most of them, which I love. Like, and there are gonna be like options. Do you want to be the bad guy, or do you want to be the guy who only cares about your own survival, or do you want to be the guy who's like doing all the right things? Like, you want to do what you think is like good for humanity. So right now I built a heater, right? I put 1 firewood in it and I increased the temperature. Now we're at 17 Celsius, 18 Celsius. If you put more, I think it heats up the house more, but at the same time you're using 2 fuel, right? But prevent me from catching a cold. So plus 20 Celsius, I think that's like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty warm. It's warm enough where I shouldn't be cold. Alright, Katya's gone. He's tired and depressed. We're gonna end our day here. So how you save is actually, so now you can see, right? How you save is actually you have to go to sleep, and the next day, like after you're done scavenging, or if you choose not to go on scavenging, you choose to keep everyone at home, the next day is when you save. You have to wait the full night to be completed. Like if I just leave here, like I just alternate F4 the game, it wouldn't save yet. It has to be in the morning. Okay, so He's depressed, but I'm still gonna have to send him out to scavenge. Like, he has the most space right now, and I can't afford anything. He can either guard the house or he can sleep in bed. Okay. I do think I'm gonna get attacked, but at the same time, I know that I boarded up a lot of the house. So I'm gonna allow him to sleep in bed. If Katya was here, then we'll have more options. And Pavle I can send out. Let's see. Let's go to a new place. So the supermarket, there's imminent danger. Like, you can see straight up it says danger. And in some of these places it just says caution advised, right? If we go back to the garage now, it says that there's no longer any danger because we killed the people there. So it's I guess like there's no new dangers after you kill off all the enemies or like hostiles or like other people in a place. Like, they don't revive or respawn or something. Alright, I want to go to the supermarket and experience danger. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna bring my crowbar and I'm gonna bring my shovel. I'm gonna scavenge. I'm not alone here. He already has that sense like he's not alone. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's a pretty name for such a pretty face. Thank you. Looking for something? That looks like a soldier. Just some food. And that's like a regular woman. Food? Poor girl. I can give you food for a favor. This is so realistic. Just come with me, babe. We'll dine and have some fun. Like, in times of war, there's absolutely no one you can trust. You can't even trust the army. You can't trust other people. Like even your own family, they might sacrifice you. You know? The hell you can't. If you don't want to starve, you have to do what I tell you. He looks like he has a weapon. And right now we're just watching over here, right? If we were to charge in right now, right? We might get hurt. Because we don't have any weapons except our shovel. And I'm not sure that I can take... Oh yeah, he definitely has a gun. Oh god, so we can... Do we want to be hero? Walk or I will shoot you. You want to see what happens? If I try to be the hero and try to save him, right? He has a gun, but we want to save the woman, right? Please let me go. If we don't help her, she's gonna get raped and maybe murdered. So we're sneaking behind him, right? Oh, he's using our gun to fight back. Maybe we can... Oh, we did kill him. Please help me. Okay, no. We don't want to beat her up. We're trying to help her. Oh, she left. We did successfully save her. Look, we can loot this guy. Maybe we can take his gun and his helmet. If he had a helmet. Ooh, that is good. Assault rifle. Wow. And all 20 bullets. And he had moonshine on him. Alcohol. Great. Okay, so his death. In his death, we could save someone. So I would say it's a better... It's never a good thing to kill, right? But in times of war, this is the game that tries to show you. You have to make decisions like this. What are you gonna do to try to survive? It looks like she ran. That's really great. We didn't let something bad happen. I'm so surprised that he didn't just shoot me like he could have. Oh wow, that was great. That was... I feel better that I saved her. Oh, now you can combine assault rifle with shovel. Okay. What should we get? Let's just get supplies right now, okay? Let's try to fix up our house even more. We have a good loot right now. He's slightly wounded. Ah, I didn't even see. Yeah, from that fight. Okay, so maybe... Okay, there's a machine part. I don't think I need it right now. What I need is just materials. Like, I need wood and I need components, like machine components like this, so I can build more stuff. I don't think I need food yet. Okay. I know that I just made Pavle kill, right? Again. And I just hope that he doesn't get depressed again. Like, this was a time where he tried to save... It's barred from the other side. Okay, so I have to enter from that way. Like, this was a time where I feel like the better call was to help somebody rather than not help them. But again, like, each player's playthrough is different. So maybe you don't want to play it that way, and you totally don't have to. You can play in whatever way that you find most realistic, or whatever way you enjoy the most. Okay. So the door was barred from this side, but if I open it here, then I can enter both ways now. I just have to open this way because something's like blocking the door on the side. So I removed it, and now I can go there. He doesn't know how to go there. Okay. I want to go up on the rooftop. Oh, it's 2:30 already. I should really just take what I can and just leave so that it doesn't get too late. If it gets too late, then you'll end up getting home like way too late, and then your character gets like, you know what, I'm just gonna carry whatever I can. I don't know when the time is. I have to go home. Okay, go. Actually, let's swap out some things. Okay, I don't need this. I don't need the shell. I don't need this. I'd rather get components. Okay, go. Okay. Machine parts. Okay. Alright, we're gonna run to the exit. Actually, I want to show you guys what happens if you do like wait too long to go home. So let's just say stay here and scavenge around and pick the best items, but if you wait too long, there is a consequence as well, and I want to show it to you guys so that when you guys play your games, you will know what to avoid and what not to avoid. Okay, perfect. In doing so, I picked even better stuff. Okay, I only have one water from that though. Let's see, I'm gonna actually get rid of my water and pick up something else. We'll just pick out this. So if you did have children in your game, right, which you'll have to get through DLC, you can actually pick up the toys, and I think the children can play with it. But in this case, since I don't have kids, I'm not picking up any teddy bears or anything like that. I'm just picking up all the essentials, what I need. So it's 3:50, right? Let's see. At 4 o'clock. Oh, it still doesn't blink. Maybe at 5 o'clock it. Okay, let's just wait until 5 and see what happens. I want to see if there's like a consequence. I'm pretty sure there is to not returning home on time. It's 4:10. Right now we have 20 ammo. Look at this. You can either fight with just a shovel now, or you can always like take your assault rifle with you, but of course like you're gonna have to bring your bullets out, you're gonna have to bring the gun, so that's gonna take up space. Or you can even, okay, now it's blinking red, right? So I want to show you guys what happens if I don't go home on time. Like, it's blinking red telling me like urgently you should go home. Pavle is back. So now we can always leave our gun at home so that people staying in the base can guard themselves with it too. That's really good. Day 5. We've been raided. Someone came at night to take our things by force. Pavle had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us, so they didn't do more harm. Too bad we had no weapons. Bruno was wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. We should put more people on guard. Katya helped our neighbor board up her house and returned safely. That's good, we have Katya back. Bruno got slightly wounded. Now he's no longer depressed, he's sad, which is an upgrade already. And now she's content because we helped our neighbors. Okay, let's see their bio. Any upgrades? Okay, no. Any updates, I mean. Okay, if he's sad, you know what? I'm gonna... Now, we even have alcohol to drink, right? So I'm gonna show you guys what happens after they drink alcohol. And she's happy and content. All she is tired now from helping neighbors. He is wounded, right? But he's not sad or anything, so that's fixable. And I think I'm just gonna let him sleep it off. Nothing better to brighten the mood. Instead of sad, now he's drunk. I'm glad I saved that girl. How can the military do such things? Oh, Pablo is a good man. Okay, now he's drunk, so like clicking on him, he moves extremely slowly. Okay, I'm letting Bruno heal. He's still drinking. Okay, Pavlik, good for you. You did a good thing, you deserve it. Drink the moonshine that we picked up. Katya is happy now because we saved someone. So you can heal them back as long as they aren't to the point of like self-destruction. There is a point of that where they've had too much to handle. And that is actually it for this game. I will end it at this point with Pavle drunk, Katya happy, and Bruno just slightly wounded. This is a very good start so far, except for the murder that I did on the old man and his son. But I just did that to show you guys the things that you can do in this game, like the decisions that you make and the consequences that it holds. Like there's so much more scenarios and like options to play around with in this War of Mine, and you can play it through so many ways. I find it so thrilling, and there's truly no better time than right now when I'm releasing the... Ooh, I even have a trader. There's no better time to like show you guys a game of this footage when the world is like in more chaos, and especially living in America right now, and there are plenty of protests and riots going on. This feels like the right game to show you guys. Alright, I will now end the game here, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and you'll give it a shot. The game is also on sale right now. Usually it's $19.99, but on sale it is 80% off. This War of Mine does have sales pretty often. I'll say at least maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. I think I do see it on sale, but right now it's only $3.99, and it will still be on sale when I upload this video. So I hope you guys try this out. If you do, you end up liking, or you don't like it, you want to share your stories with me or how you play this game, I'd love to hear it. So definitely leave me a comment in the comment section below to tell me your stories. If you enjoyed this gameplay, please do let me know as well by giving it a big thumbs up. I do release new gaming videos every single week, 2 to 3 days in the week. I will leave my social media tabs, and I'll leave you some links that you can click onto my other videos of other video games I enjoy, or gameplays, or first impressions. Okay, well, Pavle is just drunk and like going to the attic to chill or dance right now. Oh my god. Alright guys, we will end it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Please feel free to follow my social media if you want. I would love to be friends with you guys there as well. Goodbye, and see you guys soon.